Hi, I'm back with another planner video. I wanted to do an update on my habit tracker. As you remember from my last habit tracker video, I was talking about making it a habit to check my habit tracker every night. So I wanted to show you how I did with that. This video is actually a little bit late. Today is October 20th, I believe. It's the 20th? Yes. And I wanted to have this video up last month. Some of you may know already, if you follow me on Instagram, that I found out that I'm pregnant. So I've actually been sick. I haven't been feeling very well for several weeks. And the last 5 videos that I've posted, actually, I filmed all of them on the same day. So I thought that that would give me a chance to kind of recuperate. So with that, the other issue that I've had is my habit tracker. Up until the 20th of September, I think, I did pretty good. Let me zoom you guys in here. Up until, you can see here, here's my habit tracker, I guess, line item here. And, from this point on, this is the 14th of August, I was doing relatively good. It was around here that my son had a little accident. I left hot tea on the counter and he spilled it on himself. So during that time, I was just really trying to make sure that his burns healed and everything. So for 3 days, I kind of missed coming in here. But then I got back into it again and I was doing okay. And probably around the 14th of September is when I probably was realizing that I might be pregnant. And I wrote it down in here somewhere, but it was around this time that I really started doing poorly with this. Just to show you my habit tracker for these past few weeks, this is my September-October habit tracker. And, I just haven't really been doing well. Like, I don't know if you can tell. This one right here is the days that I've been sick. So basically, you can see that I've been sick all of these days, and I could pretty much just update that. Like, I haven't really been in here that much. So I could even say for these days here up until today, which is the 20th, the 20th of October, I actually haven't been feeling well either. So you can see that all of this, is not really filled in. So, that's where I am right now with my habit tracker. I haven't really been in my planner very much. I do go in here and make sure that I'm looking at my calendar and seeing what it is that I have to do. But I haven't been in here as much because of the morning sickness that has been lasting all day long. For me, it's pretty much just sickness. It's not just morning sickness, it's all day sickness. So that's where I am right now, and I just wanted to give you guys an update on that. But I also wanted to show you how I set up my monthly view for this month. So I'll insert that footage here. now that you've seen the footage of me pretty much just setting up for the month, that took me about an hour and a half, and I didn't really even go through all of the steps that I'm supposed to go through that I talked about in my planner routines. These are all the steps that I typically would go through, and I didn't even fill out the line for September, October. That's what this would be right here. September, October would be right here. So I would just fill in here, you know, when I actually set up my chart and all of those things, and I haven't done that yet. So pretty much in the coming weeks I'm going to have to start doing my setup for October, November. So I mean, you know, like, I definitely want to continue planning. I want to continue sharing videos with you guys. It's just that right now I haven't really been planning as thoroughly as I was before. So I guess I just need to either make it into the second trimester where things aren't as well, hopefully I'll be feeling a lot better during the second trimester, and I'll just feel more up to doing these videos. As you can see here, these are the first few weeks. I didn't really plan that. It says did not plan this week here. I planned a little bit on week 40. Week 41 just passed. We just finished it. We're on week 42. So basically you can see here that I didn't really even get anything down for week 41 here. So, and we're on week 42, so I should start that. I still fill in my weeks, and then, you know, in here I'll probably I'll write in what we actually did on these days, just for memory purposes. You know, especially with my son, he's doing and saying a lot of things, so I want to kind of write down what we did on what day and some of the things that he's saying, so that I just have a record of that. But in general, I haven't really been planning the way I normally do in here. So what I did want to talk about too is that I was thinking, you know, maybe what would be better for me during this time is using digital planning. So I started using OmniFocus. I should have a video on that coming up probably next month. I'll post that video where I show you how I was able to use OmniFocus during their 14-day free trial. But even with digital planning, I wasn't really able to plan very well. I even found a app that could help me track my habits digitally, and you know, the app wasn't too bad. I still prefer viewing everything in one view, like I can here. The app is more limited in that you only see your progress with the one particular task, which can be good, especially if you're just focusing on one task. So I'll show you a video on that app that I found as well coming up next month. So I'll basically have a series coming up for you guys on digital planning, and I'll show you how I can digitally plan my or digitally track my habits. And then I'll show you how I used OmniFocus, and I'll show you how I use another app that I have that's called Awesome Note. I'll at least have those 3 videos up for you, but basically all of those things have not been working for me. Paper planning, digital planning, I basically just have not been in the mood to do any of those things. So I guess this is just a time in my life, or a time in my pregnancy right now, where I just need to take things easy, and pretty much just get up, hopefully make some food for my family, try to keep things clean and organized, you know, try my best to get my daughters with up to date with their schooling. And basically after that, I'm toast. Like, I can't, like, I'm hardly able to do anything else. So, you know, I'm looking in here definitely at my calendar. So I am using my calendar a lot, even though, like, as you can see here, it is the 20th and I haven't crossed any of these days out. But, you know, just writing these things out in here just help me to know what I need to do each day, you know, like, so that I don't forget that I have an appointment tomorrow, and, you know, an appointment next week, you know, which can be very easy to forget. So right now, that's all I've been doing. But as far as the habit tracking, as you can see here, I have these appointments on coming up these next couple of weeks on Wednesday. So just seeing this here has helped me keep these things in my head and help me to kind of stay on track with those things. But as far as the habit tracking, it just has not, it hasn't been working for me right now. So we're going to probably revisit this again once we get to the end of next week. This will all be done, and I probably, you know, I'm not going to do too much else with this. You know, I maybe I might try again to get up to date with my habit tracker again, and that's the habit that I'm going to have to work on again next month, and maybe even, you know, for the rest of this month, just coming back in here and working on that. But all that to say is that now that I'm pregnant, tracking my habits has been a little bit more difficult. And, you know, I've tried to find ways to get around that difficulty, like with using digital planning. But honestly, like, physically, mentally, I am just not in the right headspace to plan, period, whether it's digitally or paper-wise. But I have found that even as I'm trying to use things digitally, that I do prefer using my habit tracker in my planner more than habit tracking on my iPad or iPhone. But I just wanted to give you an update on my habit tracker. I guess I won't say that I've failed for this past 6 weeks, but I just haven't been able to do it because of, you know, other situations that have come up in my life. So hopefully in my third trimester, or actually in my second trimester, I'm hoping to feel a lot better, and I will pick up where I left off and start working on my habit tracker again, and I'll keep you guys up to date on that. Alrighty, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you enjoyed my monthly setup video. And just one more thing I wanted to say about my monthly setup. It did take me an hour and a half to do what you saw, but it also it's something that I can't really do all in one shot, given, you know, family and kids needing things. I guess I could do it all in one shot if I did it at night while everybody was asleep, but then I wouldn't be able to do a very good video for you guys. So it was very difficult to try and sit down for a couple hours or just even an hour. You know, I probably would be able to do it a lot faster if the kids weren't up and running around needing things. So I guess it wasn't a very good representation of what I was trying to show you. I wanted to show you how long it took me to set up my planner, and honestly, to set up my planner for the month. And honestly, I can't really show you that in good lighting and everything, in good detail, the way I honestly do it, which is at night in the dark, not in the dark, but at night while everybody's asleep. And I just don't have the right lighting to be able to show you guys. So I will be back with some other videos very soon. I'll try very hard to continue to post regularly, so that you guys can kind of still see what's going on with my planner. And I do want to set up the new planner for next year. And, you know, with some of the changes that I've made, I want to show you guys how I set that up. So I hope you guys enjoy. Have a great day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.